All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dakota here with LuxVani.com, coming at you live today from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada with another invaluable Funnel Friday video. In today's video, we're going to be taking you behind the scenes of a super stupid simple funnel that is currently generating over $30,000 a week in sales for our high-ticket marketing agency by the name of LuxVani. And this funnel is super simple. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to walk you through the funnel. I'm going to walk you through all the data, how much money we're spending on it, how many calls it generates, and how much cash we collect from this funnel so you can deploy it into your business. And if you watch till the end of the video, I've got a super crazy offer for you when it comes to building and deploying this actual sales funnel. So as you can see on my screen here, this is Jason. This is our internal Slack channel. And this is Jason giving us some context on this particular sales funnel's performance. Now, we're only running this funnel on Facebook right now, and Jason is our head of media buying for Facebook. He runs all of our Facebook ads, and a lot of our VIP clients is Facebook ads as well. But as you can see, what we have here is some basic data on this funnel. Now, the first data point that we have is 14% of traffic opts into this funnel. Now, the standard opt-in rate for funnels is somewhere around 25 to 30%, but we have a really narrow targeted audience, so that is a little bit lower than the industry standard, but the quality of these leads are much more better, so we're willing to make that conversion rate sacrifice. 14% is pretty freaking good. So if you push 100 visitors to that particular page, that means 14 of them are going to opt in, right? The next little bit of data, which is absolutely crazy, it's double what the industry standard is, to be frank. Out of those people who opt in, so they hit the page, they click watch this training, a little pop-up happens, we collect their name, their email, and their phone number, and then they hit the actual training, literally 44% of those people go down below the video and hit apply now to schedule a call with us, which is absolutely unbelievable. And the reason why this works so well is the video sales letter script that we're using on this particular VSL page. It's proven. It's an 8-figure video script that we use with a lot of our huge clients. Grant Cardone's got a variation of it. The Life Coach School's running a variation of it. Russell Brunson uses it to some extent, but he puts a little bit of a twist on it. But it's our proven framework that's being used by everybody, but it works super well, and it's a very easy video to prove off, and that's why literally 44% of those people are clicking that button, because the offer is super freaking enticing. Now, the next little bit of data that we have here is 38% of those people who opt in, hit the video sales letter, which is a short 8-minute training. Literally 38% of those people end up booking a consultation with us and showing up for that call to where we can show them how to grow their business leveraging sales funnels. And then we have some high ticket services to sell off of the back end. So that's really what this funnel looks like. Now, if you go to this funnel and you check this out, very simple funnel. There's nothing crazy here. There's not a lot of social proof on this funnel. We'll talk about that. There was some disadvantages to making it super basic as far as sales cycles and one call closes and whether we needed an SDR and a closer. We'll talk all about that a little bit later on. But if you're an entrepreneur, you maybe you sell insurance, maybe you sell coursewares, maybe you have a course that you want to sell. If you're doing anything over the phone and selling it for over $1,000, this funnel is going to absolutely crush for you. It's going to blow you up with appointments every single day to where you can literally speak to 8 people a day back to back like freaking clockwork every single day. But here's the first page of this funnel. Real simple, nothing crazy. Logo at the top, quick little vector image right there. Headline reads, how to close 30 plus more high ticket deals this month with just one sales funnel and an 8-minute video sales letter. So there's the headline, there's the subline, post line, full training with sales and marketing expert Dakota Burford. Watch the training. That is the opt-in page for this funnel. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated, nothing very hard to build, right? So check this out. We click that CTA. Very basic CTA. Name, First, last name, email address, and of course a phone number. They click that. 14% of those people opt in right here. And then they hit this particular VSL. This is a broadcast page. There's nothing complicated about this page. Not a lot of social proof. Nothing. Literally. The headline's below the button. And I know that looks kind of cuckoo, but that one little adjustment there increased the conversions on this. It literally doubled it, to be frank with you, because you got to think about a lot of people are hitting this on mobile. But as you can see, headline, watch now, Lux Vonnie Marketing. And then it says, can help you close 30 plus more high ticket deals per month. So that's the page, right? Nothing crazy. So we put that back on full. And then what ends up happening here? Well, 40-some%, what was the number? 44% of people who hit that particular page right here end up scrolling down and hitting apply now. When they hit apply now, they land on this particular page. And on this page, they select a time and date that's going to work with them based off our sales people's, availability. They hit continue, and then we have a little application. It has first name, last name, email, mobile number, website URL, kindpreneur with no revenue or entrepreneur with real revenue. What is their currently monthly revenue? What is their desired monthly revenue? Do they have a marketing budget? Next question is, how much of your marketing budget can you put towards reaching your desired monthly revenue? And then we have a little bit more of information about their actual offers, right down here at the bottom. Briefly describe your business. Who do you serve? What do you sell? What's your price point? And all of that. So we'll fill that in. Down here at the bottom, as you can see, schedule the meeting is a CTA. They click schedule the meeting, and once they schedule that meeting, guess what happens? They hit a thank you page. Right? Very simple funnel. Nothing complicated. Congrats. Here's some things to watch or before our call, right? And then we have this little video here. They watch this video. This gives them some context of what they can expect on their call with us.
If you're seeing this
video there. Then below that, we link them to our YouTube channel so they can kind of get some context on what we do, who we represent, all of that great stuff. Preload them a little bit prior to their call. And then we have some case studies. Hey, here's a client case study with Mentor Box. Here's one with Jordan Belfort. Here's one with Safe Life Defense and Ty Lopez. Then we have some social proof on what our clients are saying. Endorsed by ClickFunnels.com. Tony Robbins is sales director. And then we go into long form social proof on this thank you page. So once they book this call, they go through this. They say, wow, these guys are the real deal. We got something here. I look forward to speaking to them. So then they see these results. They see all these names. They come down here, and typically they get lost in YouTube land. They start watching some of these videos. They go through some of our trainings. And then by the time that we speak to these people, they are already sold on us. They know we're legit. They've been preloaded. They see the results. They want similar results. So the sales calls typically close at a very high conversion rate. We're talking 30 to 40% close rate on these calls. And we're not talking about selling like $2,000 items. We're talking about selling $5,000 to $15,000 done-for-you funnel builds where we're building the funnel, we're building the CRM, we're building all the automation, we're doing all the tech, all the offline conversions, setting up the ads accounts, and then running their ads on a pure performance basis to where the only way that we succeed is if they succeed. So it's a super high ticket offer, but here's the particular funnel. Now, if we scroll over here, just so you guys can get some context, we're in Lux Vonnie right now. We can go to conversations. I can show you a little bit about the email automation and all of that. But what I really want to focus on right here is taking you guys over to our calendar. And I'm just going to show you one of our sales reps calendars because we have a few of them, to be frank with you, 6 or 7 that we literally feed with calls every single day. But if you go to our calendar, check this out. Every single day, back-to-back appointments like clockwork. So other salespeople and other companies say, oh, you got to prospect, you got to do lead gen, you got to close, and they spread their top-tier talent thin and force them to do too many things and not become good in anything. It hurts their commissions, it hurts their productions, it hurts everything. So what we're all about, and our leadership team's all about, is we're about setting up our people to succeed. We want them to be practitioners in one single domain and do one thing better than anybody else. And for a closer, if you can set them up with back-to-back appointments every single day to where they never have to worry about prospect and all they got to do is close and follow up, you'll build a top producer. He'll do more revenue, he'll gross more numbers, but a lot of companies fail to do this, and then they blame their salespeople and they get lost of morale and they have high turnover and everything in between. So we don't want to do that. We want to feed our people with back-to-back appointments. So here's Antoine's calendar. And as you can see, every single day, boom, back to back to back to back to back. We go into next week. We're already booked up until damn near Thursday of next week. Today is Friday the 6th. So 6 days from now, we're already booked with appointments. So every single week, this is what his calendar looks like from this one single funnel. Now, we're doing this with a lot of people, but to get this many calls, we're paying about $100 a call, which is super stupid cheap, and the lead quality is still super good. Like I said, we're closing 40%. On our calls, we typically take a deposit on the call and discount the deal close to our hard cost to incentive the deal, just to show some good faith on our end and also see if the person on the other end is real about this, right? Some people BS around. We want to say, hey, here's your incentive if you come on with us now. And majority of the key players, they don't mind leaving a couple $100 deposit, sometimes $1,000 deposit. But every one of these calls, that's what we're shooting for. Collect that $1,000 deposit, send a contract, get the contract completed, and rock and roll. But literally back-to-back calls every single day. And if you set this thing up right, you go into our conversations, you can see, I mean, these appointments, people are confirming their appointments. Like all of our automations set up, hey, Sarah, your appointment's been confirmed. Here's this information. Download this. Here's Antoine sending her a personal video of him putting a face with the name. Here's this. She replies, I just canceled it. I don't have enough background yet. That's cool. See you at 12:55. As you can see, people are confirming. We shoot that video. Hey, Christopher, your appointment's been confirmed for Friday. You're all I really need is a welcome video. Who is Antoine? People are talking. We go through that again. Sure. Go through that again. This is what I'm talking about. This is what a real funnel is. You need to be able to call people in one place. You need to be able to see what's going on in one place. You need to have people working in an ecosystem. This is what we build every single day for our clients. But again, tons of appointments there. Now, here's the one problem that we had with this funnel. It wasn't really a problem, but the sales cycle on this funnel wasn't as long because there was not, or wasn't as short as it typically is. Like if we run somebody to this particular funnel, the luxvani.com funnel, it doesn't convert as great as that short little funnel that we just showed you. However, the quality of the call that comes through is magnificent. Like our close rate on this funnel is 50%. So if we push 10 people to it and 10 people book a call, we're going to close 5 of them on high ticket. And the reason why this converts on the back end as far as cash collected better is because look at all the social proof. Like there's so much preloading going on here, from client case studies to our leadership team to why work with us to meet our results to testimonials to funnel examples to everything in between. So this funnel converts better as far as cash collected, but the funnel itself doesn't convert as well. So what we did here is we said, okay, let's run another variation of this and let's check it out. So what we did is we said, cool. The biggest problem with the funnel now is what? It converts like freaking clockwork, but we can't one call close like we do on our primary funnel, the luxvani.com funnel. Now, that funnel doesn't convert as good as that funnel, but as far as cash collected and revenue, which is the only KPI that I really care about, it does better, right? Based off call volume and cash. So we take that and we say, okay, well, how do we blend the two together? What's the real problem with our data? Well, we knew right off the bat, if we could just increase that opt-in rate to the industry standard, then literally it would double everything else in this. So double the amount of opt-ins means double the amount of people, clicking the call to action and hitting the scheduler page, which would mean double the amount of people booking the actual appointment, right? So what we did is we said, okay, we want to shorten that sales cycle. We don't want to make this 2 calls. We want to make it 1 call, just like deluxevani.com, which, by the way, 50% of people who book for this 1 call close and put a $1,000 deposit down on that particular call. So we built this out. We said, okay, let's keep the top of the page. Same top of the page. Very, very basic. But let's preload them with a lot of social proof to show them that we're the real deal and this training is the real deal, to kind of set a prize frame so they're chasing us and we're not chasing them, right? They should feel privileged to be able to get on a phone call with internet marketers like this, right? So what we did is we took that, we changed the background a little bit, more of a high roast themed site, if you will. And then below the fold there, we added that scroll feature from the Lux Vani site. Real basic scroll feature, meet the elite who have partnered with Lux Vani. Then after that, instead of going into all of this content, we build funnels, we do this, we skip straight into the case study section. Safe Life, Ty Lopez, Jordan Belfort, Mentor Box. And then instead of going into all of this stuff, meet our leadership team, why work with us, all of that, we go in to check out our results. That's the only thing that we're focused on. Then we go into some video testimonials. Then we go into some text testimonials with the Kent Clother Scale and Escape funnel there. And then we go into some more text testimonials. And then look what we do. We get rid of everything else. We delete this. We don't show any funnel templates. We delete the actual scheduler so they can book a call. And we get rid of all of this. And then we just stack long form social proof. So check this out. Text testimonial from Jordan Belfort, and then screenshots of me and Jordan Belfort talking. Text testimonial from Nick Cooper, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, that's their vocal coach there. Go through that. Then we go into some screenshots of me and Nick making $400,000 a month together. Images of him and Lewis Hamilton, him and Nicki Minaj, Kesha, Beyonce, and everybody in between. Then we go into Nick over at Safe Life Defense. Screenshots of his merchant account collecting over $100 million. Screenshots of me and him talking about doing, $10 million a month. Screenshots of us having $250,000, $300,000 days in sales. Videos from all the salespeople talking about me and Lux Vani and how they wake up every day with back-to-back appointments, and the sales training we gave them changed their lives and all that. And then we just repeat this process over and over and over on this page. So the chances are they're going to recognize somebody on this page and they're going to say, wow, these guys are the real deal. Let's check out this training. So we did that, and then they're preloaded from the get. They hit that actual page, the broadcast page, which is the same page that we used before. There's nothing special with it. It's just a basic page. And then after they go through that, they hit this particular page. The video sales letter's there. They click down, they apply, they show up for a call, and then we 1 call close. So the only problem that you may have by running this basic funnel with not a lot of social proof is it may be a 2 call close. What do I mean by that? I mean the first call, you may have to qualify a little bit. It may be more of a connection call, a call to get acquainted, get to learn about each other and see, if what you have is a fit for them. And then after that first call, you would basically schedule out a second call for a close call where you're going to come in and close the deal. So a lot of people, they'll have an SDR, a service development rep. They'll take all of those calls. They'll qualify those calls. And then people who are qualified get booked with a closer for a high ticket closer to come in and close that actual deal. So if you don't have a lot of social proof, you can do a 2 call close on this and be successful. If you don't have a social proof, you can do a 1 call close on this and be successful. It's just you're not going to get a lot of people in without preloading them. As you can see in this journey, there's no real social proof. So they're kind of skeptical of who we are unless they see everything on that thank you page, which is why we went back to our roots, because we're huge on social proof due to our client list and our track record. So we went back to that, and guess what happened? we literally took that away from this and quit running traffic to it and split test both of these. And then what we ended up finding out is, hey, here we have to 2-call close, and on the other funnel we can 1-call close and literally collect high ticket deals right on there. So again, not every funnel needs to be aesthetically pleasing. Some of the times you're going to be super surprised with funnels conversion rates because it's such a holistic approach, and people get stuck in numbers and data, and they talk about conversion rates and shit, but they don't even understand what they're talking about. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what the conversion rate is. I don't care what it costs to acquire a customer. Like, okay, people say, oh, great, $100 a call, that's super cheap, that's great. Well, yeah, it's great, but you can't be so black and white. Would you be willing to spend $500 a call if every single person you spoke to had a business that generated $1 million a month? Would that be worth it? Or would you rather spend $100 a call and, maybe get one of those calls every month? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that goes in here. So like opt-in rates, conversion rates, if you have a stellar sales team on the back end, and you're talking about guys that can close, they can overcome objections, they know their shit, they're very talented in their domain, you can get away with running sloppy on these funnels and still making crazy ROAS, like 4 to 6x your ROAS. So if you spend $1,000 on ads, you make $6,000 back in a week, right? Like that's very doable. But I think people get stuck here because, yeah, the conversion rate may be great, but look at this one little thing, this one little tweak. Our conversion rate actually decreased on this, or increased on this by adding this social proof, but it's way lower on this because there's so much content on this page, right? So the conversion rate on this particular page, our Lux Vonnie website consult funnel, compared to this page, big difference. This page crushes it compared to that. And when it came to this, it was unbelievable. Like, it out-converted the website consult funnel by like 5%, 6% just on the front end. Like, it was unbelievable. But again, you can't get stuck on that because what matters is revenue and cash collected and considering your sales cycles. So if you're someone who wants to sell your course, you want to sell your insurance services, you want to do anything like that, we can build this funnel for you. If you don't want to try to build it yourself, super special offer for you. First 10 people who come through and go to luxvonnie.com and check this out, we will literally templatize this funnel for you, upload it into your particular CRM, which will give you ours and build it for you. All you have to do is cover the cost of the actual software for your CRM, which is super cheap. It's not expensive at all. And we will literally give you this funnel on a silver platter for completely free with no strings attached for the first 10 people that come from YouTube. So here's the deal. You have to put reference in the application YouTube in order to get this. And we're not making any money on this. It's stupid to offer. I just want to give value to you guys because a lot of people are overthinking this. If you take advantage of this, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you for free with no strings attached. So if you want to do that, head over to luxvonnie.com, click on this, go over here to speak to us, enter your information here, fill out that application for us. And in this application, make sure that you mention down here that you came from YouTube and want free funnel offer. And what we're going to do is we're going to set you up a custom CRM, just like the one I showed you with everything in it. You'll have our pipelines. You'll have our entire system built right into your particular system to where you can kind of see all of this. And you'll create a user account, you'll sign up for this, and then we will transfer this funnel right over to you to where you can get this bad boy implemented. You can start making some progress in your business and getting these kind of results. Closing deals, taking names, having fun, supporting your ideal customers, and waking up every single day with what I like to call a lot of calls. So if this intrigues you, Feel free to head over to luxvani.com. We're here to help you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't overthink this, guys. Don't procrastinate. A lot of people procrastinate. One of the reasons why we've been able to scale and get to the point that we're at now and have $1 million months is because we don't hesitate. We are constantly taking action. You would never think in a million years that someone like us, who has built funnels for some of the biggest names in the game, would try to test and run paid traffic to a funnel this simplistic. But we're willing to be humble enough to continue to let the data tell us what works. So don't hesitate. Get out there. Get something done. Run some traffic. Look at the data. And if you need help and you want to work with a rockstar marketing team who will do all this for you, hit us up at luxvani.com. We're here to support you. But we hope you enjoyed this Funnel Friday. Next week, we'll probably go into some more complex funnels that we're running that are doing super well. But I wanted to bring this to you this week. As far as ad spend on this particular funnel, we have spent $3,000 on ads. And we have done $26,000 in cash collected just in the last couple of days with this funnel. 4 days to be exact. So it works super well. Get on it, get it done, implement it, and we'll see you on the next one. Be great, guys. Enjoy the day.